Hey guys, let's see how to fix your Ring camera not connecting to the Wi-Fi. Here I have this Ring indoor camera, but I also have a Ring doorbell camera out there. And if some of them are not connecting to the Wi-Fi, you just need to check some different things here, starting with the distance. Here, for example, I have the Ring indoor camera pretty close to the router, but the other one is pretty far away, okay? In this case, I have a repeater close to the other camera. A repeater like this one, for example. This is the first one that I connect to my router, and then I have a second one and a third one. They're connecting to different devices in different locations, and I have one close to my Ring doorbell camera, okay? So just check the distance first, and then the second thing that I need to check is the band that your camera is connecting to. This camera here, for example, only works with the 2.4 gigahertz network, okay? And what is exactly that? Is the band that your router can work with the devices. There are two different bands, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, all right? This router here from Xfinity, for example, works with two bands, the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz. So just can check here on a web browser, for example. Let me just come here and type the IP address of the router. In this case here is 10.0.0.1. And then I'm gonna get here to the login page of my router. If you don't know the IP of your router, it's pretty simple to check. Here, for example, on your computer, when you come to the network settings, here I'm using a Mac, I can just come here to the Wi-Fi settings. You see that I have the signal here from my router. So I go to the settings, and here I can just check on these three dots, the network settings. Okay, and you see here the IP address of the computer and the IP address of the router. So in this case it's 10.0.0.1. And if you don't have a computer right there and you still need to check, you can use your cell phone as well. Here on my cell phone, for example, I just come here and select the Wi-Fi. And I know that I'm connecting to the router, so I just come here to the Wi-Fi settings. And here you see, I just tap on this signal here. And from here, I just go down and I see the router's IP, okay? And also the IP of my phone. So basically that's the one that I go there and I use it. So let me just come back here to the Ring app. And here on my computer, I can just enter the credentials to log into my router. There we go. And here you see that I have the Wi-Fi with 2.4 gigahertz. And I also have the Wi-Fi with 5 gigahertz, okay, for this router. And an extra one here for 6 gigahertz, but it's not being used here by the devices that I have available. The devices are using 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So basically that depends on the device that you are using. This camera here works with 2.4 gigahertz only. So you just need to make sure here on your router that you have this option available. If you don't, you just need to enable the 2.4 gigahertz here on your router and you're good to go, okay? Another thing that you can check as well is if your cell phone is connecting to this 2.4 gigahertz network during the setup. So again, when you come here to the Wi-Fi, you see that I have named my Wi-Fi as Wi-Fi-24. There we go. So I'm sure that I'm connecting to the 2.4 gigahertz network. In this way, when I'm setting up my camera, the cell phone is going to tell my camera to connect to this 2.4 gigahertz network, and it's going to work pretty fine, right? So if it's not working for you, or if you just need to try to connect the camera to the correct Wi-Fi, you just need to bring the camera and reset it, okay? So here, for example, you can reset the camera here on the top. There's a button just right here. Or if you have a doorbell camera, you just need to open the camera and look for an orange button where you can press and reset the camera. In my case here, I'm going to press and hold here for 10 seconds to reset the camera. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see that's flashing here. Then the LED stops flashing and later comes back flashing again. And also I'm gonna hear a message here on the speaker, okay? So the camera is basically reset. Then I can start over. So I come here to my cell phone and here to the ring app. I can just come here to the site, devices, and I can add a device again. So I would just disregard the one that I have here, right? Because it's no longer working. And I have the status here as online, but it takes some time to update here on the Ring Cloud. So you can hear the sound, it's ready to go. So I will just click here, set up a device. And now I just need to read the QR code from the camera that's here on the back or from the box. So I have the box yet here. So I can just point the QR code back there to read it. Let me just move this away. There we go. I just select the location, hit continue, give it the camera name, hallway, and the camera is going to be here into the house. It's an indoor camera that's on. And now I need to grab the password for my router. So just make sure that you have the correct password. Here I have my password. And you see here, that's important that the camera is close to the router, okay, or to the repeater. So I'm near the device. And now it's looking to connect to the camera, right? The camera is looking to connect to the router. I'm going to find the Wi-Fi available. To see here that I have my network, now connected to the Ring app. I have my network, my Wi-Fi-24, which is the 2.4 gigahertz. You see here the information. Your indoor camera can only connect to the 2.4 gigahertz network. That's why we got here to the router via the browser, right? To make sure that we have the 2.4 gigahertz network available here, right? So back here, I can just show all my networks, make sure that I'm connecting to the one that's 2.4 gigahertz network. Make sure that the password is correct. Here I have a temp password just to test devices, but I just need to come here and check if you're using the correct one, all right? From here, just hit continue and wait for it to connect.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Just a moment.
There we go. So the camera is connecting to the Wi-Fi and it's working, okay? I hit continue here, continue again. I've already installed it, so we'll just skip this and skip this as well. Skip this for now. Let me just put the camera back there.
Setup successful.
There we go, the camera is talking to me. And here I'm done. And it's ready to go, okay? So I have here hallway. And the camera is working. And if I take a look here, I go to the settings and on device health. See here that the camera is online, the network that the camera is connected to, and here the signal. This one is green, which means the signal is good, all right? If you have a camera already connected to the Wi-Fi, you can just check the signal here to see if it's good enough, because sometimes the camera is just dropping the connection. It's still working, but dropping the connection. So here you can check this RSSI signal to see if it's good enough, okay? So my camera is working right now and I'm good to go. And something else that you can try if it's not working for you, sometimes it's just the cell phone, right? So you can just bring a new cell phone. Let's say, for example, you can grab an Android phone like I have here, bring the Ring app and set up from here. And just make sure that the cell phone is connecting to the 2.4 gigahertz network during the setup and you're good to go. It's going to work. And if you don't have an extra Wi-Fi or extra cell phone, sorry, you just need to reset yours. So here you can come to the settings. Let me just come here to the main page here on the iPhone, on settings, and then general. down here you can transfer or reset the iPhone. Don't worry, here you're not going to reset your iPhone, you're going to reset only the network. You see here that I have the option to reset and reset network settings. So you just tap here, confirm the password, and it's going to reset the network. Then you can just connect your cell phone again to the router, and after this you can set up your camera again. All right, it's just the first time that you just need to connect to your router. You just need to insert the password again so your phone knows which password to use, and after this you can just set up your Ring camera again and it's going to work. All right, so basically that's the way you can fix the problem with the Wi-Fi on your Ring camera. If your Ring camera is not connecting to the Wi-Fi, just check this. The first one is the distance between the router and the camera, and also the band or the frequency, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Just check if you're using the 2.4. Check here on your router via the web browser, and you can try to reset the camera and set it up again. Use a new phone or reset the network on your iPhone. I hope that helps. Leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and I see you in the next one.